Hi guys, welcome back. Another review here, this time of the Nikon 70 to 300mm lens that ranges from an aperture of 4.5 at 70mm to 6.3 at the telephoto end of 300mm. This lens comes in at about £300. It does have vibration reduction in it. It is a DX lens, so it's meant for crop sensor bodies. You can buy this, I think, without the VR, but for me, I don't think it would be worth it unless you are shooting on a tripod all the time. If you want to do any handheld stuff, that vibration reduction will certainly help. And it's only about £30 more to get the vibration reduction version. This one doesn't have a switch to put the vibration reduction off, but again, I'll put up a few images at the end of this video and you'll see, oh well, I can't notice any issue with them as a beginner. Maybe some of the experts out there will, but this playlist is looking at beginners who are just getting into DSLR photography. A couple of things I really like about this is, for the price, you're getting a really good zoom range. I find the lens handles really well. It takes nice sharp images, focuses very quickly. I've never taken an image with this that I haven't liked or haven't been pleased with. What I don't like, it does also have the manual focusing ring at the end, which is very, very smooth and sensitive. Personally though, I've found my Nikon handles the autofocus pretty well on the whole. Does come with your front and rear caps, but that brings me on to one of the negatives, or one of the things I don't like about this, is the rear cap that they give you with this lens for some reason is a wee plastic thing that doesn't actually have a thread to it. So although it hasn't fallen off yet, it certainly doesn't fill me with confidence that it wouldn't slip off if you're carrying it around in your bag. So I'm not convinced by it, but as I say, it hasn't fallen off on me yet, so touch wood that never happens. It didn't come with a lens hood, which isn't a huge issue for me, but all the other lenses that I've bought do come with lens hoods, so not quite sure why. Maybe it helped keep the cost down a little bit, I don't know, because you can certainly buy them for relatively cheap off Amazon. It's quite light, which is pretty good for a lens that goes up to 300mm, probably about half a kilogram if that, and does give you that excellent range. I bought this in addition to the kit lens, or on top of the kit lens, the 18 to 55. So what was really useful about this was it allowed me to get from 18 to 55, okay, a little bit of a gap between 55 and 70, but then I had a focal range right the way up to 300. I then added the 10 to 20 wide angle lens on that I've also got a review up for as well, to give me that full range from 10 up to 300 minus the 55 to 70. But the issue I found was changing lenses out in the field. It was a real hassle. I found you had to take your time doing it to make sure that nothing fell over. I've actually dropped this lens once in a muddy field, which still got a wee few muddy marks on it, but still performs great, so there's a positive. You can drop this and it still works really well, but no, switching lenses over was a real hassle for me. It took away some of the fun and enjoyment of just getting your camera out and taking a photo, which is why I would actually recommend getting this 18 to 300 lens, which I'll put a link for in the description. Yes, it is about 3 times as much as the 70 to 300, but if you are planning on getting a full range or as big a range as possible, and you really don't like the thought of changing lenses over and trying to prevent dust getting onto your sensor and so on, I'd strongly recommend getting a full zoom range like the 18 to 300 here. Hardly ever comes off my body now. So there we have it, folks. Any questions on this lens or the others, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you find this video useful, please hit a like and consider subscribing for more reviews. Thanks for watching.